If I had to start my agency over from zero and land my first client this month, I wouldn't chase dentists. I wouldn't chase roofers or med spas either. I'd go after the most boring niche in my city, because boring niches are where beginners win. So in this video, I'm going to find a real business in Atlanta that needs marketing help right now, live on screen. Then I'll show you the exact message I'd send them and the exact $500 a month offer I'd sell them. Now, real quick, why should you listen to me? Because I've been running my own social media marketing agency for years, and over the last 12 months, our clients have paid us a little over $5 million. But don't just take my word for it. Let me pull up my payment processor and refresh it live. There it is. Over $5 million in the last 12 months from roughly 350 active clients, paying us around $1,000 a month each. I show this in every video because way too many people on YouTube teach business without ever showing real numbers. So here's the game plan for today. First, I'll show you why boring niches are the fastest way to your first client. Then I'll find real businesses in Atlanta that need help and let AI build my entire prospect list. Then we'll write the exact message that gets a reply. And at the end, I'll break down the $500 a month offer piece by piece so you know exactly what you'd be selling. Let's get into it. Chapter 1, why boring niches beat popular niches. Most beginners pick their niche based on what sounds impressive. So they go after dentists, lawyers, realtors, and restaurants. And I get it. Those feel like safe picks because you recognize them. But here's the problem. Every dentist in your city gets pitched by marketers every single week. Their inbox is full of people promising more patients. So when you show up as a beginner with no case studies, you're just one more cold email in a very crowded pile. Now compare that to a garage door company. There's no big garage door marketing agency out there. There's no garage door growth guru with 1 million followers. Nobody is pitching these businesses. So when you reach out, you're usually the first marketing person they've ever talked to. And that alone changes everything. And there's another reason these niches are perfect for beginners. You talk directly to the owner. There's no marketing manager. There's no committee reviewing your proposal. The guy who owns the company is the same guy up on the ladder fixing the door. And his marketing world is simple. Either the phone rang today or it didn't. So when you show up with a system that makes the phone ring, you're not selling marketing. You're solving the one problem he actually cares about. Now, I know garage doors probably weren't on your vision board, but your first niche isn't your forever niche. It's just the fastest door into this business. Once you have 3 paying clients and real results to show, you can move into any niche you want, or you can do what I do and keep stacking clients in the niche that's already working. By the way, GoHighLevel is the platform I'm going to use for everything in this video, and it's the same platform we use to run our entire agency. If you haven't tried it yet, use my link in the description below. When you sign up with my link, you also get free access to my community, which has over 100 video lessons, my full AI prompt library, and a ton of other bonuses. All right, now let's go find some prospects. Chapter 2, finding businesses that need you. There are 2 signals that tell you a local business needs marketing help. Signal number 1, they have fewer than 50 Google reviews. That means they're winnable. You can take them from invisible to the top of the map in a few months. Signal number 2, the owner isn't replying to the reviews they already have. That means nobody is managing their online presence. Not the owner, not another agency, nobody. Put those 2 signals together and Google is basically pointing at the businesses that need you. Now let me show you how I find them fast. I'm inside GoHighLevel's prospecting tool right now. I'll type in garage door repair and set the location to Atlanta. And just like that, I've got a full list of garage door companies in the city. It pulls in their ratings and their review counts, and it even scores each business on how likely they are to become a client. Now check this out. The biggest garage door companies in Atlanta have thousands of reviews. One of them has over 6,000. You don't want them. They already have someone handling their marketing. But when you scroll past the big guys, things get interesting. Let me show you what this pattern looks like on Google first. Here's one. Prime Atlanta Garage Door Repair, a 4.7 star rating, but only 42 reviews, and their customers love these guys. People are calling out their techs by name in the reviews. Joseph, Daryl, this is a real family-owned business doing great work. But look at this, not one single review has a reply from the owner, not one. Nobody is managing their online presence. And every city has a whole layer of businesses just like this, sitting right underneath the big guys. Because back in the prospecting tool, look, Brookhaven Garage Door Repair, a 4.7 rating, only 16 reviews, and the tool says they're 75% more likely to convert. So let's make them our prospect for this video. And here's where it gets even better. When I click View Report, GoHighLevel generates a full marketing audit on their business. Look at this thing. Their overall score is 41%. Their review reply percentage is 0%. And when someone searches for garage door help in their own neighborhood, they don't even rank in the top 10. It grades their reviews, their listings, their website, their SEO, all on one clean report with their name on it. Hold on to this report because we're going to use it in a few minutes. So that's your first move. Find the businesses that hit both signals, under 50 reviews and no owner replies. Now let's turn that into a real prospect list. Chapter 3, letting AI build your prospect list. Here's where most beginners fall apart. They find one or two businesses, send a couple messages, lose track of everything, and quit. You're not going to do that. You're going to build a list of 25, and you're going to let AI do almost all of it. So let me show you how I do this with GoHighLevel's Ask AI. I'll open up Ask AI and give it this prompt. It says, act as a B2B lead generation specialist and market researcher. I need to identify 25 small businesses in Atlanta in the garage door repair niche with less than 40 reviews and no owner replies. And then I tell it exactly what to find for each one. Their website, their phone number, their email, even whether they're running ads. You can pause the video right here to read the whole thing. And if you want to copy it word for word, you can get all my prompts for free with the link in the description. But more on that later. And now watch it work. It searches Google, checks each business, and builds me a clean table of 25 garage door companies around Atlanta. Dunwoody, Brookhaven, Sandy Springs, Tucker, Decatur, with phone numbers and emails. It even ranked the top 5 leads it thinks I should hit first. And why? This is hours of research done in a few minutes. Now I want all of this inside my CRM so nothing falls through the cracks. So I'll just tell it, add these businesses as prospects and categorize them as garage door repair. And look at this, before it touches anything, it shows me exactly what it's about to create. All 25 contacts tagged and organized, and it asks for my approval first. I'll hit yes, and it builds every single contact for me, one by one, until all 25 are sitting in my CRM. And it doesn't stop there. It sets up a pipeline called Garage Door Outreach with 5 stages: new lead, contacted, follow-up sent, replied, and converted. And all 25 businesses land in the first stage, ready for outreach. That right there is a real agency pipeline. It's the same kind of pipeline we use to manage hundreds of clients, and it took a couple of prompts. Chapter 4, the first message. This is the part that makes most people nervous, and it's also the part most people get wrong. They send some generic message like, we help local businesses grow with digital marketing. That message gets deleted instantly because it could have been sent to anyone. The message that gets replies does 2 things. It mentions something real and specific about their business, and it asks for permission instead of pushing for a sale. So let's go back to Ask AI. I'll give it this prompt. It tells the AI to write a short, friendly first email to Brookhaven from me and exactly what to mention. Their 4.7 rating, their 16 reviews, and the fact that the biggest garage door company in Atlanta has over 6,000. And here's what it wrote. Hi. Came across Brookhaven garage doors and noticed you're sitting at a solid 4.7 but only 16 Google reviews. The top garage door company in Atlanta has over 6,000. That gap is a real opportunity. I help local service businesses turn happy customers into reviews and catch the calls that slip through when you're out on a job. I put together a free marketing report on your business. It's attached. Would it be all right if I sent over a couple of quick ideas? That's 82 words, no pitch, no pressure, just a real observation and a question. And if the tone isn't quite you, you just tell it. Watch. Can you change the tone into a friendlier one? And it rewrites the whole thing so it sounds like a neighbor reaching out instead of a stranger. And that's where the audit report comes back in. I'll attach it right to this email. So now the owner isn't just reading claims from some stranger. He's looking at a real report about his own business with his own numbers on it. Nobody else reaching out to him is doing that. Then I'll hit send right from GoHighLevel and I'll move him to the contacted stage. And here's the best part. The follow-ups happen automatically. Look at this. There's a simple workflow running behind the scenes. The moment that first email goes out, it starts a timer. If he doesn't reply in 3 days, it sends a friendly bump for me. And if he still doesn't reply, it waits 3 more days and tries one last time. Most replies actually come from the follow-ups, not the first message. And here's the crazy part. I didn't build this workflow. AI built it from a single prompt. And in part 2, I'll show you exactly how. Chapter 5, the $500 a month offer. So let's say the owner replies and asks what I'd actually do for him. Here's the offer. It's 4 pieces, all running inside one system. And every piece is built around the exact gaps we just found in his audit. Piece number 1, the review machine. After every job, the system automatically texts and emails his customer asking for a review. And when a good review comes in, AI writes the owner's reply within minutes. Remember, this business had a 0% reply rate. And if a bad review ever comes in, it doesn't auto-reply. It flags it for a real person to approve first. In 30 days, their review profile would look more active than companies 10 times their size. Piece number 2, missed call text back. When the owner misses a call because he's up on a ladder, the system instantly texts the caller back. Sorry we missed your call. We're out on a job right now. Reply with what you need and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. That one automation alone can save thousands of dollars a month in jobs that would have gone to a competitor. Piece number 3, the AI receptionist. This one answers the phone when he can't, tells the caller about the business, and books the appointment right on his calendar. Listen to this.
Hey, you've reached Brookhaven Garage Door Repair. How can I help you today?
That's not a person. That's AI, and it works 24 hours a day. And piece number 4, social media posts. AI designs and schedules branded posts for his business so his pages stay active without him touching anything. Look at these. It made a full week of content for this garage door company. Warning signs your spraying is failing, a monthly maintenance checklist, a before and after, even a $50 off promo. Then it picked the best posting times and scheduled all 7 across the week. Same prompt every single month. And the price for all of this is a flat $500 a month. No contracts and no setup fee. For him, that's less than the profit on one garage door install. And for you, the math gets fun fast. 10 clients at $500 a month is $5,000 a month in recurring revenue. 20 clients is $10,000 a month. And every client runs on the exact same system. So client number 2 takes you a day to set up, not a month. Now, everything I just showed you in this chapter was the finished product. And in part 2, I build the whole thing from scratch, step by step. The review machine, the missed call text back, the AI receptionist, and the social posts. And AI does most of the building for me. Every click, nothing skipped. So go watch that next, and I'll see you over there.